beloved. Greetings, everyone. Happy Friday. I hope everybody is having an amazing day and has had an amazing week. Welcome to this evening. And today we're going to talk about changes and transitions. We all go through them. We're going through them right now in this time period. And I'm going through through a few personal ones in my life. So let's talk about that with a great friend we have with me. We have a musician, father, husband, expert bathroom cleaner, teacher of many things. We got my man, Mr. Jason B.M. Farnham.
Hey,
How you doing, brother?
just turning the reverb off. Good. How you doing?
Man, I'm divine. It's been a crazy couple days. I just moved out of my spot and just got into this new space that I'm doing temporarily. It's dope. It's set up like literally sitting under a pyramid right now. Like right
Oh,
above me. It's like a sound healing location. It's my temporary spot, but trying to get
that's
everything
pretty cool.
organized. Everything's in bags and boxes and don't know where anything is. And
I gotcha. That's nice
yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah. I'm delighted though. So right now, like right now, the world's going through a lot of changes. Our country next
Yes.
week is officially
Yes.
going to be changing presidents. People are changing vocations. People are changing in relationships. We just changed into a new year. We're about to change into a Chinese New Year. So
Yes, that's right.
yeah, so that's one big thing in life is embracing change and dealing with change. And the music is so often about dealing with changes, whether it's the changing of the seasons or changing of relationships or even chord changes and progressions is like a part of a huge part of music.
I like
So
that.
oh,
Nice
let me hear you
transition.
talk a little bit about that before you play something.
Yeah, just going through changes and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up. I mean, 2021 is here. It's just the beginning of the year. We got the election. The election. We got the new. God, we got the new president coming in. So I mean, personally, I'm looking forward to that very much. And it's
yeah,
just it's just I think it's time to lift people's spirits back up again and just
yeah.
get rid of this COVID and just get going again.
How important has music been in your life and dealing with changes personal? Changes in cities, changes in jobs, changes in relationships.
Yeah.
How integral has the music been for you as helping you deal with those changes in life?
It's the only thing that helped me deal with those changes. Because music is always there. You could go through certain things in your life or
Yeah.
whatever, like you mentioned, relationships, job changes, whatever. And you can always fall back on your favorite songs to pick up your
Hmm.
mood. You can always play. I find when I'm actually playing music, then you just forget about everything for a while. You just have fun
Yeah.
playing and listening to the sounds that you're making.
Isn't it comforting? Something that you mentioned made me think of this. Comforting that certain songs, no matter what, are timeless. So like sometimes,
Yes.
yeah, certain songs are just timeless, and sometimes in times of instability, finding comfort in an old familiar tune that's like an old familiar friend can sometimes really help us out. Speaking of tunes, what are you going to play for us first today?
Yeah, I'm gonna play my love around the world because it's you kind of did a good transition into that about like the times are changing and
Yeah.
it's time to come together and all that good stuff. So in the spirit of John Lennon, come together and Imagine. This is my song that I played it before, but it was a long time. I mean, it was a while back on the show, but I've got a different little mix today, which is some guitar background.
Yes.
So I did a little bit of a remix. So
And doesn't somebody somebody we know like make like a little special appearance, like at least their voice on the
yes, he
video?
does. He makes an appearance in the song twice,
Yes,
actually.
yes,
So you're gonna hear a very special friend of ours in the song. Hopefully, let's see if our viewers can catch when he comes in.
yes.
All right,
Let's go. Let's get it.
I got to turn the reverb back on. Reverb. Reverb. There we go.
Reverb. This is Love Around the World, Mr. Jason B.M. Farnham.
In America. Love around the world.
This is the time to change our lives. And these are the feelings you can't deny. After all we've done and all we've seen, this is who we are, where we've been. If we can put our differences aside, then the walls between us can melt away. If we can dig down deep inside, I know we can keep the dream alive. Love around the world.
L'amour partout dans le monde.
Love around the world. Love around the world.
온누리의 사랑.
Love around the world.
حول العالم.
Love around the world.
De la Côte d'Ivoire.
नेपाल में शांति.
Sudan, Iran.
La belle République centrafricaine.
سلام لبنان.
Beaucoup force.
Frieden in Deutschland.
Paz en España.
สันติภาพในประเทศไทย
Barış Türkiye'de.
和平中国
Shalom İsrail. 영원히 회화하고.
سلام من فلسطين مير روسيا
한국의 평화.
Peace in
Love
America.
around the world.
L'amour partout dans le monde.
Love around the world.
Stranger. Afkar tout ça contre le
Love around the world.
ความรักมีอยู่ทั่วโลก
Love around the world.
Aşk dünyanın her yerinde.
Love around the world.
愛雲全世界
Love around the world.
Amor en todo el mundo.
Love around the world.
Liebe auf der ganzen Welt
Love around the world.
любовь повсюду любовь вокруг
Love
нас
around the world.
Alfa Bolan.
Love around the world.
حول العالم
Love around the world.
Sudan Salsar Dunia.
Love around the world.
Love around the world.
Love around the world.
Thank you, Jason. That was Jason B.M. Farnham, singing Love Around the World, with a special appearance in the song by Amir Lahijy Esquire.
Yes, Esquire.
Esquire. Nice. So right now, we're going through these changes in life. And like, and that's one of the most interesting periods of most people's lives are like changes. Our first big change and transition is birth, and we learn how uncomfortable that is. And then there's the change when we leave home for the first time and start going to school, and spending like multiple time away from our families. That's like another big change. I guess speaking and the walking, all of those are transitions. And transitions, you get up, you fall, you stumble, you stutter. And puberty is a very interesting time for transition for a lot of people, and it's oftentimes when a lot of people start finding and creating their own musical taste that's sometimes different than that of their families and the parents and people that they grew up with. What are some of the I know your love for new wave, and is that like one of the musics that you were drawn to in that period of your life, or during that period of your life? What type of music were you drawn to at that stage of your transition in life?
Yeah, surprisingly, I didn't really get into the new wave till later. yeah, the puberty stage was just, it's always awkward, and I don't know. I didn't really have my musical styles back then, like
Yeah, what
I
were
was
you
just
listening
kind of,
to? Just what was ever on the radio? Like name some artists that you would listen to.
yeah, I was listening to stuff like, it was on the radio. Richard Marx, like Right Here Waiting, was on the radio all the time. That that Simply Red song was on the radio. If you don't know me by now, that one was on the
Yeah.
radio. Prince from Batman, the Bat Dance. He
Oh
had
yeah.
come out with that from the Batman movie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so, I was listening to some Amy Grant, which I'm ashamed to mention, but just, like it just, she had that, the poppy song, like that, baby, baby, like, so I didn't really have much of a, yeah. I did, but I did listen to Billy Joel because in my music class, the teacher, I had a really good music teacher, and she was like, "We're gonna play this Billy Joel song," and it was called "Moving Out." Remember "Moving Out"? It's like Anthony
It's
works
called
at
what?
the terminal, saving his money for someday. Like it was that one, and
Uh-huh.
we had to like analyze the lyrics. And yeah, I'm in like I don't know sixth, seventh grade. And I was like, this is kind of cool because I was like, and then I had the cassette at home and I would play it over and over again. So I was listening to that. And because I played the piano, Billy Joel was kind of an easy one to listen to. But I didn't really
Yeah.
discover that the what I consider like the music I'm really into until later, like probably not even junior high, more like high school actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Before that, I was
All
just a
right.
lost soul.
So you spoke about being awkward.
Yeah.
And that's that's an interesting thing with being a musician is that you you learn to embrace the awkwardness like a
Yeah.
little bit easier because like so many musicians have like awkward in so many ways when they first started, like like cats like Elton John, and there was like even though Prince was like cool as a motherfucker, but like there was like he was like the risk he took, it like made you sometimes. So like that's one thing with being an artist. Like did it make you more willing to take risk with fashion or a risk with certain choices in your life because you had your music to fall back on, and that made you an individual? And how important is it for you to take a risk sometimes as a songwriter with your music?
Definitely. So talking about the whole fashion and taking risks in the way I looked was definitely so. Again, I was pretty awkward until maybe like 11th grade, mid
Mm.
11th grade, and that's when I kind of discovered U2, Depeche Mode, and they had just come out with Octung Baby, U2, so they had Mysterious Ways was on the radio all the time, and I was like, what is this? Like I've never heard anything like this before. And then I would watch
Yeah,
the videos, and then I saw them in a concert, and I was like, the way they looked, the way they dressed, like the cool, like I was like, that's what I want to do that. So I started like
yeah,
changing my style, like before then I had a haircut that was like very like, parted to the side, like all the time, like, kind of combed back. And then after that, I started like getting this weirder haircut, and it looked strange, but I didn't care, and I started wearing like
yeah, yeah,
shirts that had more colors and stuff, and like, and then all of a sudden, like I got cool. so
yeah.
like, so I
Nice.
mean,
Yeah,
I mean, I was kind of copying their style, but then also I was like, finding, who I wanted to be, and so
yeah,
I could
yeah.
always, and if
It gave
people
you a
thought I
template.
was weird, I'd be like, I don't care, they're doing it, so I'm gonna be like them, so I don't really care what you think,
Nice. So, all right. So, you know what? Why don't you play us something?
Okay,
What's next on the list?
let's do. Okay, so this is called On the Inside. I think I played this for you a couple of times back, but I don't know if
Yeah.
I did the guitar, so it's going to be kind of fun. So this is called On the
All
Inside. I
right.
wrote it back
So
in
we're
Los
so we're
Angeles.
about to see what another thing that makes Jason Farnham so cool. Jason Farnham on the inside. Rock it out, brother.
On the Inside. A little bit of techno, sort of.
Inside, on the inside,
Yeah.
on the inside, on the inside. It only really matters the inside. I used to be tricked on the outside, wondering if we got, but now the inside. I'm truly focused on the inside. Can't worry about the outside and the way everybody sees. I got to fix my inside. Got to find out where my spirit resides. I got to live my life. I gotta be free. Gotta be free.
That's cool. I actually had lyrics at one point to that, but it didn't really. I was just kind of like hearing the melody in my head, but they weren't really, you know what I mean? It wasn't really like lyrics. It was just kind of like
Yeah, yeah,
a chorus, like like kind of like that.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool. But I got to make that into like a song.
yeah, yeah.
Be kind of fun.
Da, da, da, da, da, da, da, da, da, da. Gotta be free to live my life. Change my whole style to fit my style. I'm gonna live with a smile. No matter what life brings, I make my joy from the inside. How
Yeah.
often, how often has like you were having like a bad day and then inspiration from a song comes and just instantly and like in that freedom of creation and creating from that moment just ends up changing your entire day, your entire mood. Um, like how often does that happen? Like when change just comes just from oh my goodness. When I said change just comes, I just thought of the old Sam Cooke song "Change Is Gonna Come."
Oh yeah. Yeah, I
You
love
remember that
Sam
one?
Cooke. Yeah.
You know the song just called it. I was born by the river in the tides, and oh, just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change is gonna come. And oh, yes, it is. Boom, boom, boom. You know that song.
Yeah.
So I go to my brother. Doom, doom, doom. I said, brother, help me see. But he winds up knocking me down on my knees. Oh, man. Y'all love that song. I
Yeah.
love Sam Cooke.
Nice.
Whoa.
But Sam Cooke,
Let's
he
call
had
it.
some really
He
good
changed the
songs,
game. That's somebody who really changed the game. And
Yeah.
really bringing soul music down like and the gospel influences that he had.
Yeah.
Like he had so much trepidation about doing secular music, and like his music is really often seen as kind of as a start of soul music, where it wasn't really blues anymore. Like it was more like of that style. and then
Yeah.
just change like and it changes like he always had so much trepidation between singing secular music. Interesting fact: him, Malcolm X, and Muhammad Ali were all really good friends, and they
Oh, really?
sometimes hang out. Yeah, with the three of them. That must have been like an interesting room to
Yeah.
to be in. Um,
Oh,
all
totally.
right. Speaking of interesting, I'm interested in hearing what you want to play next.
Okay. I thought I would do a let's see. Well, I already did that one. Let's do synthy track. Can I do a synthy track for you not without this?
Yeah.
Since we were talking about change and the future, I'm going to do this tune called "Technology of Tomorrow."
After he plays the song, you guys will truly understand how sympathetic he is.
Sympathetic. Did you ever see the Saturday Night Live Bush? When it's Will Ferrell, but he comes back as Bush, like when Trump was president, and he's like, no,
Oh yeah.
I'm not a Trump synthesizer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Will
And then he's
Ferrell.
like,
Yeah, I saw that.
he's like,
Will Ferrell is
this
classic.
is a set in my basement in Texas because I like to pretend I'm
Hmm.
still president sometimes. I'm gonna bring this down so you can see the keys better. Hold on one sec. There, is that better?
Yeah, I can see the keys a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
show them off. Show them off. Show off the keys. Show off the
Okay.
ivory.
All right. Technology of
Speaking of ivory,
Tomorrow.
you remember that song
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder and
Oh, I
that
used to
song
love
Stevie
that song.
Wonder and Paul McCartney, Ebony and Ivory?
Ebony and
Do you remember
Ivory.
that one?
Yeah, I love that song. That came out when I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know, 7 years old or something. This is a great
All right.
song.
Go ahead and play the song. I just when you were showing off the keys, I just thought about that song.
There you go.
Jason, Farnham, brother, man, it's been a pleasure having you on the show, rocking with us again. Um, Hopefully the new year is treating you right. We call it so far. A couple weeks in, it's been a crazy year so far, but we make it through it, and and with music helping us with these transitions and changes, it makes life so much easier, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Well, I think that's all the time we have for the show today. You want to give any messages or shout out and say anything to our viewers before we say goodbye to you today?
I just want to say thanks for tuning in and watching every week, and it's a lot of fun to chat with you, Anthony, as always, and wish everybody a happy week coming up, and hope it's a good one. And it's a new time. So thanks to everybody for tuning in and watching. And oh, right, you can check me out at jasonfarnham.com or Jason Farnham Music on Instagram and Facebook.
Nice, nice, nice. Brother man, I love you, which call it, and keep changing the world through music. Keep making the world a better place. And yeah, which call it, as long as you have a song in your heart, man, as long as you have a song in your heart, it's easy to get through life's changes and life's times because because you understand that life is a dance, and you call it for every sad song there's a song of joy, and even sad songs could bring you into songs of joy. So why don't you play us out? Play us out
All
while I
right,
say goodbye to the audience. We have you rocking in the background, giving us something funky. Funk us up, baby.
you
Funk us
got it.
up.
All
Jason
right,
Farnham,
peace
this is
out.
Anthony Together. This is Togetherness Media. Anthony, what? Yeah, this is Anthony Powers. Forgot my own name. I was together with y'all, just blending in with all of y'all spirits. Anthony Powers, Togetherness Media. That was Jason Farnham. He's going to play us out. And always, remind you, check out our other content, download the apps, hit subscribe. Man, we trying to bring y'all this fire. We're trying to bring y'all this heat. We're trying to bring y'all this love constantly. Be divine. You are loved. Jason Farnham, do what you do, baby.
Do you have viruses or malware warnings? Have a problem with your computer and need help? 24 hours, 7 days. Computer Emergency Services. Convenience and savings at your fingertips. Download our free app and keep in touch.
Hello, Hollywood.
I'm here with Wendy.
Hello everyone, it's Emmy season.
One of Hollywood's most famous bachelors is getting married again.
The moment we were all waiting for on Dancing with the Stars.
Oops, she's did it again. No, we're not talking about Britney Spears. Kim Kardashian.
Marriage boot camp.
A tragic end for a treasured comedian and actor. Robin Williams has died at the age of 63.
And I will be bringing you all the hottest news in entertainment.
Hollywood Walk of Fame, make room for another star.
This is Tatiana McBride for Fashion in LA, and you're watching Hello with TV.
in this segment, I want to talk to you about the latest trends. I know you want to know, and we all want to know.
Here's LA's top fashion stories.
It's a human story, mystery, drama, all wrapped in one masterpiece. Lawrence was nominated for Best Supporting Actress in American Hustle. Whiplash is about a young man. Did Affleck kill her? Is she somehow involved? Now let's take a look at some Oscar red carpet moments in Hollywood.
This is your host, Franny B, with hit music on Hello Hollywood TV.
It's such a good song. I mean, it's talking about how,
Hello Hollywood.
Here on Hollywood Gossip on Hello Hollywood, we talk about today's gossip, which could be tomorrow's news.
This is Hello Hollywood TV.
I don't know who that is, but we are going to find out, and hopefully on a reality show.
So I know we all heard about Mr. Justin Bieber.
Stay tuned next time for more breaking entertainment news.
Hollywood news, Hollywood gossip, upcoming movies, top 10 music, hot news from Hollywood. We have a special report from special events, red carpets, fashion, parties from the heart of Hollywood in Hello Hollywood.
To sponsor this show or for advertising inquiries, call 310-738-7309.